And it would obviously make us all go crazy if there is a hot drop. And EVOS is the one that walks away with easy 4 points at the start of the game.
Yeah, let's see though. I'm anticipating a hot drop. I'm looking forward to it. But they haven't shown the map just yet. But Team Flash, though, has already dropped off. And they might be heading towards Fusion. That is very close to Expand. But here comes Evo Divine on Forest Red. Very, very close. No, the spread. It is. This is it. They are just setting up for a flank and probably pinching against Evo Divine.
Team number 1 versus team number 2 on the leaderboard. And we get what we want very early on. There is a hot drop. And no better team to take this hot drop than Team Flash from Vietnam, who's chasing EVOS Divine for their number 1 spot. This is gonna be absolutely insane shortly as Demon finds the headshot onto Obey. And that's the first one down, but the pickup instantaneous here for Visaka Sriwijaya. In the meantime, you do see Rasia finding the catch onto the player from the side of Flash. Kochil going down as well, a 1-for-1 between EVOS and Team Flash.
And as we're talking about, bring it on. They are listening. They are bringing that energy. And the same goes for Visaka Sriwijaya. GOW out in this game. And who's next? Who inserted the coin? Who's the next challenger? It is AG Global, especially with Du and the race of the sniper. And there goes the hit, not only from AG Global, but also from Onyx Olympus.
Yeah, I mean, who threw the coin? Onyx seems to think that their coin was taken by the machine and not AG Global. They went in there for the shot. Thankfully for the players on the side of Visaka Sriwijaya, that was not something they could not recover from. The pickup was instantaneous, and then they repositioned. And AG Global's like, all right, you Indonesians, you deal with each other. We are out of here.
We are out of here, and Onyx Olympus is still in here into the battle. Adrian taking down Joel, and for that elimination. But instant bring back, instant revive has been done. Adam might be in trouble, but no, it might be turned around. Double vector in hand, but there's no takedown just yet. Gardu with that shorty, and that will finish up one of their teammates. The same goes for Abe, who went down. And on our side, a battle between Heavy is also ensuing. But for Visaka Sriwijaya, we challenged them earlier to try to catch up against Evo Divine. I guess they only heard us right now.
Zuez with a sliver of health. And don't cry. Trying to end the run of Zuez. And Raja inside the time turner, but they're all 24 HP. Jun takes advantage from the back. LBT with the Thompson in hand goes in for the rush. And what a play with the Oscar. And he will save PE Sports from the trouble of going in for yet another revival. Don't Cry picked right back up, and now Raja alongside Jun. They'll have to pay for taking the shot up against Don't Cry earlier on. They have got no exit strategy here now.
Yeah, I mean, no exit strategy, only glue walls to make for the flank, and PE Sports is a complete squad. But on the other side, it's still Visaka Sriwijaya on the roll. This time, AG Global in this fight. No chance of being picked up. Will be Guns as well as Gardu as they expire. And Cypher is now face-to-face. Both of them with M590 in hand. And with that Riptide Rhythm, it saves Cypher that travel for a walk around and goes in for the slay.
And Visaka Sriwijaya has been having a horrible day today. Currently the 12th place team, and they will remain on that 12th place as they do not manage to get massive points here in this game.
Yeah, Onyx Olympus, 3 points already, 3 elimination, and 1 revival that needs to be done. For Team Flash, they got in the way against Evo's Divine, and now in the chase against the Axel of Vamos, but Wang M, SKS because of distance, but I think he might be able to pull it through with a throw gun. On the other side, there goes the hit. Both of them goes down, but a pickup will be done onto Team Flash, and Vamos will lose one of their players.
Yeah, brilliant play coming on from their team, and PE Sports on the other hand, managing to spot out CRM. The CRM has a vehicle on their side, so reposition-wise, it's not going to be too difficult. But now, Vietnam looking for trouble. AG Global right down below. And the team of WAG, they won the points on their side. The trouble here is Du is far away, which means the sniper could very easily change the face of this game very quickly. And X-Ball is split off on a different angle as well. So perhaps the snipers can find each other first. X-Ball is going to be instrumental for AG's downfall here at this point of time.
Let's see, Cyrus right now already went down and have a good flank. It took time before AG Global managed to set up those glue wall stairs to move up the rooftop. Shots and damage onto Cyrus will be recovered right now, and AG Global still has no opening. Cypher will try to go and get position. They do have Portal Go just in case they want to get away or probably get back into that rooftop. But again, this rivalry between AG Global and WAG is something else. It's not the first time that we've seen them go against each other. It's most of the time. So I don't know who's studying who and who's trying to take down who, but right now it's Alan from WAG who's taking down the players of AG Global.
Yeah, WAG might just be able to deny the opportunity here for AG Global to find the top spot. Barros going to be very dangerous though. Has got the grenade launcher. If WAG all circle in together, this could be deadly. And AG Global could turn this challenge around very, very quickly. Alan.
If they can turn it around, though, as they go in for the flank, the waiting game, this hold-up, the stalemate that's happening between these two teams might spell trouble and might also reel in the other teams surrounding them.
Oh, yeah. The 2v1 Krillin is going to get caught out. Shinoi with the M590, and now in a decent 2v2. And we still don't have eyes on Dew the sniper just yet.
Oop.
There's a couple of glue walls just being smashed here, and the players just don't find a clean engage on each other. But now with the reposition, Dew does have the chance of interfering. On the opposite side of the map, you see CRM up against Team Heavy, yet another Vietnamese squad in action. Jump with the M590 with the jump shot as well as he catches Mufasa.
BLS1 tries to take hits with that SVD, but managed to pull away just to make sure that they are surviving this fight. There's also a vending machine that's very, very near, and it's not in the open for any shots that can be done by the opposing team. But here comes a trio. AG Global Dew will be joining the party, especially with X4 out for the count. And there goes a takeout of WAG. That W didn't do that much from this battle.
Vietnam, can you help me ask WAG what's wrong with them? They just bagged a beautiful booyah earlier, and that was one of the softest engagements we have seen out of the squad in such a long time. My goodness me. And AG Global took their own sweet time in order to find the finisher. But obviously, they knew that this was going nowhere. They called for that backup. Dew arrived. And Cypher with that reposition and that backstab Woodpecker just kind of did them in at the end.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with a sniper that will be joining you, definitely the number advantage would be on them. And they didn't even give them the chance to bring back X-Boor or another player from WAG. They were just stuck in there. And the moment that they pull away, they will be sniped by Dew. So that is the risk that the WAG had to think about. But for AG Global, it is Xpan who's just running around, like driving around them, but leaving two behind. So this might be troublesome because it's isolation that AG Global can do against Expand.
Yeah, man. But can they disable AG early here by getting the drop onto Cypher? Waltz going in for the chase. Cypher all alone. This is that opportunity inside the glue wall. Oh, panic for Cypher. And the ice grenade is going to be chugging away at him just a little bit, and the players on the side of Expand flood on in. He still does manage to get the knock, but the pickup is going to be instantaneous here. The rest of the players on the side of AG coming in here for the push as well, as Dew gets the shot from afar, instantly making sure Luki expires. Chinoy in a 1v1. Decos loses that 1v1. Afik now. Chinoy 1v2 wins it out. Expand no match for AG Global.
And I love what AG Global did right there. They didn't really jump into the compound. They tried to lure out the X-Band to make sure that they have an opening from Do, and he's helping out with the damage, even going for the knock, and it's just for the team to finish off. And if I'm not mistaken, they're already off to their more than 10 elimination for AG Global, and that's what they're aiming for. If they really want to catch up into the points, they have to do so. But how can they do it if Evo's Divine is still alive? Being tactical, they know the lead that they have, and they don't have to be that noisy in terms of getting elimination, because they have how many 26 chances towards all the teams, all the survivors that we have on the battlefield.
And our core memory flirting with the circle. Very cheeky boys these are. But Heavy, out of nowhere, player appearing right back in here on the revival, but I don't think this is a good spot for the player to land on. This is a little bit of a sticky situation, but thankfully he's going to be like, hasta la vista, get nice, backs away. PLS1, and it has to join him in a bit, but Team Heavy, too spread out on the battlefield. They look like butter.
I mean, spread out but not smooth enough to be able to get in the next phase of the zone, because Kabi might be stuck. He tried to challenge with Team Vamos, but that is a full squad, so you will be getting away. You will need to get away. But core memory, this is rare that we see a gatekeeping, a bridge camp at this point, but they will be letting it go to get nice. Will be taken down by Sensi, and Heavy will be stuck once again. But I guess the spread that they did is their insurance, just to make sure that they have one that will be alive to bring them back.
Who is just reversing his car? I don't know what he's trying to do, but AG Global now out in the open, no defense whatsoever. M82B just ruining the lives of the players on the side of Vamos, managing to get the knock, but that puts the team of Vamos on the back foot. Chinoy with the quick reposition, trying to flank them off and stop their rotation away. And in the meantime, from the back, Dew trying to put the damage in. Cypher finds the connection onto Raja's head. Zuez dropped by Dew as well. AG Global just conquering this fight up against Vamos, and AG will wipe out yet another Malaysian squad. The moment they find Jun, and this boy is not too hard to find.
Definitely. I mean, there you have it. Not so much of a hiding spot for him. He couldn't win the hide and seek at this point. So AG Global will be taking 16 elimination, and we're just in the 12th minute mark. We still have 7 teams remaining at this point, but Onyx Olympus have a different version of approach to get those headshots. Take the higher ground just to make sure that it will definitely be a headshot overall. But it's good thing Team Flash managed to get away after Death has been taken down, and they might be able to recover, but Onyx Olympus is already in the chase.
You are correct, love son. The circle is about to show its level soon, so no flirting with the circle will be seen after this. At least I hope there's no flirting with the circle seen after this, because that'll just be disaster, man. Asking for trouble. Dawn now straight down to the ground. Don't cry with the shots from afar. ABCD will steal the elimination onto jump, so core memory creating another very horrible core memory for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, they will be memory after this if they jump into a different team, because definitely they might not survive. But no, there goes a takedown by Zairu with a not got nade and a backstab against Sensi. So they're not just dealing against one team, they're dealing against core memory as well as Team Flash and ABCD. The guy that can't be moved.
Yeah, and he is now flirting with the circle. Bro is asking for trouble. But unfortunately, it's either he flirts with the circle or he meets the whole squad of Onyx. And this is not going to be crazy at all. In the grand scheme of things, Heavy eliminated as well. 5 more teams left in here. And PE Sports, the final hope for Vietnam.
Guys, for the players out there, take it from the uncles. Don't flirt with something that would hurt you towards the end.
See, the problem is these boys, they don't know what's going to hurt them at the end.
They're young.
They think they can find the right one. There's no right one. Y'all are all going to suffer your marriages. Just play the games until the day you die, okay? Don't get married. Making it horrible for the boys watching this broadcast. They're like, no, what these uncles talking about, man? No, my girl's the right one. Yeah. All right, good luck. You tell us in 10 years how you feel about that one.
we said that as well. Once in our lives, we said the same thing, the same words.
All guys have said the same words, bro. Famous last words.
But speaking of famous last words, let's see if PE Sports will be the one who will be saying the famous last words, because apart from Evo Zibine, who is in front of them, we also have AG Globals putting pressure on them, and one has gone down already. It's Lao Ho, and Onyx Olympus is very close to put so much pressure on PE Sports. They weren't able to get into the compound. Now Evo Zibine is part of the mix, but as soon as they step out, Onyx Olympus tries to fight back, but they keep falling down.
Yeah, Indonesia versus Indonesia is a perfect combination here for PE Sports, who stay out of the equation for long enough. But Nero, don't cry, LBT, they all fall, and PE Sports snuffed out as well. We don't get to see Unisul this time round, but AG Global still alive and kicking here. EVOS obviously wants the booyah for themselves. CRM will not be able to bring us to Misa, but AG will be able to do the deed here. Cougar out in the open. Glue walls all fall, and Cougar will fall as well. And now in a 4v2, and there's no way in hell Conchita Caroline is going to get the camera on her this time around as Adrian gets sprayed down. AG Global secures a monstrous booyah with 22 eliminations. And with just that one game, they say, be careful, EWOS. We are here for that qualifying spot.
Yeah, they want to chase. They want to catch up, and they are doing so. They need at least
criteria, and that is the eliminations. And AG Global, although the exact same number of points with EVOS, they win the tiebreaker thanks to the higher number on the